Raging Nation, how's it going? This is Alex Yu watching a Raging Rona review. In this video, I want to take the time to talk about the tragic and unfortunate passing of actor Paul Walker. Paul Walker is best known for his role as Brian O'Connor in the Fast and Furious franchise. My favorite film from Paul Walker is a movie called Running Scared. It's an absolutely fantastic film, and I think it's his best work as an actor. On Saturday, November 30th, him and his friend Roger Rodas were attending a charity event for Reach Out Worldwide. When they left the event, Paul Walker was on the passenger side and his friend was driving. Unfortunately, the driver lost control of the vehicle and it crashed. They couldn't make it out. His friend was 38 and he was 40. This is all very sad and shocking news. He's going to be missed by his family, his friends, and of course his fans. His fans know him best for his work on screen, on film, the Fast and Furious franchise. But he was so much more than just an actor. He was a father who was also a very giving, dedicated, and hardworking human being. He was someone who was very ambitious and energetic and full of ideas. And one of his ideas was that of helping people. He wanted to help people as a human being and as his responsibility as a human being. And because of that, he started an organization called Reach Out Worldwide. And it was based off a simple idea, and that is helping people. He started the organization 4 years ago, and he put together a network of first responders, doctors, nurses, construction workers, paramedics, ambulance workers, firefighters, and he just wanted to lead these people into places where people needed help. From natural disasters, earthquakes, tsunamis, hurricanes, tornadoes, typhoons. And the last event he attended was for helping out the victims of the tsunami in the Philippines. And what he's been doing and has done is so admirable. He just felt that this is something that he wanted to do. Acting was something that he loved. But helping people was also another one of his passions. And when you have a guy like Paul Walker who just takes the time to set his profession aside and just put that time into helping people that really need the help, that is something very special. And one of his quotes before he left was, "If one day speed kills me, do not cry, because I was smiling." And I don't think that he just means that it's about his love for cars. It's about that he did what he loved. And I think that, you know, this is all very sad, shocking, and depressing. But what he did was one of the joys of his life. He did something that he loved before he left. And that was helping people. And his legacy will continue to live on through Reach Out Worldwide and, of course, his films. And if you want his legacy to live on, support his films, watch his films, and also you can continue his work by donating to Reach Out Worldwide. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. You can help out his organization and, of course, help out people in need, just like he did. Now, when I look back at what happened to him, it reminds me of what happened to my father. Like, my father did what he loved. He passed away this last summer, July 2013. And Paul Walker being in the passenger side of his vehicle and then just not having any control, any sort of control to his fate, just really reminds me of what happened to my father. And the fact is that life can be given to us, but it also can be taken away from us at any point in time. We have no control over that. And it's just so sad to know that we couldn't help these people to avoid this tragic event. He had no control of the vehicle, just as I felt that I couldn't help my father. When On the day that I heard of the news, I was somewhere else. My dad was at home, and I received a call from my mom, and she was panicking and telling me that Dad had fainted, and I told them I'll be there right away. I was driving from another part of the city, and I just felt so helpless to know that I could have been there sooner had I not did what I was doing earlier at that moment. I kept on asking myself, what if? What if I was there sooner? Could the outcome be different? And I know I shouldn't be thinking of that, because I shouldn't put the blame on myself for what happened to my father. But sometimes it still haunts me to this date. Would things be different had I been there sooner? I don't know. But the fact is that there was no way that anybody could have controlled what happened to Paul Walker and his friend. What just happened is beyond our control. And like I said, life can be taken away from us at any point in time. Now, the only thing that we can do as people, as human beings, is to live our lives. Enjoy what we do. Find something that we love and continue doing it. Be happy. Do something that makes you happy. Find what it is that makes you happy and continue doing that. All right? It's what my father or Paul Walker would have wanted for all of us and everyone that they knew. Just keep on going and doing what you loved. When my dad, before my dad passed away, he went on a trip with my mom to China and Japan. And my dad was a carpenter at one point in time. And when he was in China and Japan, he was looking at these buildings and he was studying the architecture. And he was so excited to come back home so we could start working on a project in our backyard. So he built this gazebo, a beautiful gazebo for us, for his family to enjoy. And he loved building the gazebo. Every day he was so excited about working on it. Just like I would expect every day that Paul Walker would be so excited in helping people and also working on his films. He expressed that type of enthusiasm. And my dad just loved doing what he loved. He loved doing these things like this. He loved cooking. He loved building things. And he loved spending time with his family. He was the glue that kept our family together and our extended family. And the bottom line is that he did what he loved, and he did it till the end. Paul Walker did the same thing. And I think that we can honor Paul Walker, and I can honor my dad as long as I continue doing what I love. Because life is too short. It can be taken away from us at any given time. We don't have any control over it, all right? We might have a little bit of control, but ultimately it is out of our reach. So what we need to do is we need to be happy. We need to stop thinking of negative things. You know, we're all full of ideas, but we're also full of conflicting ideas with other people. And because of that, it creates conflicts, arguing, fighting, wars. And I think all of this is unnecessary. As long as we can put all this stuff aside, like all the bitterness and the bickering, we can enjoy our lives and we can just have great memories. And this is all we need as people. We just want to have great moments, great times, great memories, happy times. And we want to, you know, just stray away from all the sadness. I don't know what more else I have to say, but if I were to honor my father, I will continue doing what I love. He's going to want me to continue to move forward, stop being depressed about things, and just keep on going. And for the fans of Paul Walker, he will, of course, want you guys to keep doing what you love. And, of course, he will want his legacy reach out worldwide, and also the Fast and Furious franchise to continue, because it was something that he loved doing. So I don't know what more to say except that these things are really sad. I'm really sad. But we just got to keep on going. If you're fortunate to have loved ones, kiss them goodnight. Hug them like you're not going to see them again. And just say thank you, to acknowledge the things that they've done for you. And it's all you can do. That's all I got to say. My name is Alex Yoon. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.